there it goes.
There it goes. Okay. Thanks, you guys. It takes a village, I'm telling you. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, you guys. So, double credit. What double credit means is, well, you know what? I should have Erin Hildebrand. You are great at taking advantage of double credit. Would you like to explain double credit?
Yeah, sure. I can do
Okay,
that.
go for it.
It's a little different this time. I'm excited because I'm almost there already.
Uh-huh. Good.
Um, so this for the 1st through the 15th, you can get double retail credit. So when we purchase a product, we pay $1, and when our customer purchases a product, they pay $2. So when we order up to $1,000 in wholesale, which is actually $2,000 retail to us, the company will give us 2,000 additional credit. So normally we buy it for one and we get the retail for two. Mary Kay is offering us a bonus of 2,000 up to 2,000 on what we purchase from the company. And the max is 2,000. We can't get any more than 2,000 double credit. So if you are buying $1,000, that's actually two retail and it turns into 4,000.
Yes. And Erin, why do we care? Why do we care about this?
And you care about this because it helps you in a lot of different ways. One, it helps you to reach out to customers,
Mm.
whether they're new or returning, like reorders. It breaks up the month. So the 15th is very important. It's the end of our third quarter star. So the company has provided us an avenue to hit our goals for that third quarter star and start off the fourth quarter, the last quarter of the seminar year, with momentum. So it gives you a reason over the next 15 days to contact new customers or returning customers to see what they need, to see how you can fill that need that the concerns that they have. It gives you a reason to book them. And it also, because it's such a short time, it gives you a reason to reach out to your customers and say, hey, I would love to get together with you. Would you love to get together with me? And if they say yes, you say, great, I've got XYZ dates open. This promotion ends on the 15th. So if we could meet between now and then, you'll be helping me a ton. And then another main reason why this is important is it gets you closer to the goals. It gets you closer to your princess goal or the unit club goal, which is 10,000. It gets you closer to princess court, which is on the company national court, which is the 23,000. And then it gets you closer to the queen's court, which is the 45,000 retail. And then, of course, they do the same thing for sharing, and it gets you closer. So you have to have, in order to make Queen's Court of Personal Sharing, you have to have 24 new people on your team. And in March, for the whole month, and it's an extra long month because we have 31 days, you can actually get double credit for every recruit that you bring in. So rather than having to do 24, you can do half of that and get credit for it.
Awesome. Great explanation, Erin. That's so good. Now, what I want to talk to you about, so Erin, that was fantastic. What I have on the screen right now are so let's just talk about the fun that we have of creating something, creating a win in our life, right? Creating a win, something that feels fun. That is what Mary Kay, when she started the company, she wanted to create a space where women could not have to sacrifice their values of their faith or their family. She wanted to create a space where women could be encouraged and rewarded for their efforts. And so she was, imagine what would it be like if she felt all the encouragement and all the love, and what would make it extra fun. And she connected these very beautiful prizes that you can earn from Mary Kay. And if you are not a sparkly, blingy person, you can take the cash, which is fantastic for all of these different targets. But she set these targets to help people move into action and really create the life that they want without having to sacrifice any of the things that they would have to if they could earn a similar amount of money in another job. And so she created these courts called the Court of Sales and the Court of Sharing. It's the two ways we build our businesses in Mary Kay, selling the product and sharing the opportunity. So the two ways we build our businesses, we have targets that we can shoot for that we're recognized for at the end of the year. And so what you see on the screen are the company, like the top courts. Then Erin mentioned some of the lower targets that you could shoot for. So Mary Kay also has a court called Princess Court, which is half of the amount of the company court. So the company court used to be 40, now it's 45, which means the Princess Court is higher. That also means our unit court is higher. It is 12,000, not 10,000. And so, same thing with sharing. But the reason I'm showing you all of these is in the next day, I'm going to send you your numbers to know, where am I? What does this even mean? How do I even find these numbers? Because you guys, what is so fun is you finding your win. You might go, there's no way in the world, like that big number of the company thing feels gigantic. That I can't even get my head around that. I remember thinking that when I first looked at that years ago before I'd ever done that. And I want it, but I like to win, right? Like I wanted to find a place to win. And so what I'm going to be sharing with you is your numbers and then looking at how can I, what would that look like to get to that win? Because when you know how close you are, then you can take that amount and it all goes back to how many people do I get to share Mary Kay with to achieve this goal? So the end result is that you are blessing more people. You are creating the space for more people to enjoy what we give them in Mary Kay. And that really like the reflection of whatever level you hit is a reflection of how many people you've touched with the Mary Kay product and opportunity, business opportunity. Okay. So, yes, Dawn, go ahead.
Really quick, because I think I got it wrong, but I'm just trying to remember because it's been a while.
Okay.
So when you say court of sharing six, that means like you've shared with six people and they signed up.
Correct. You have
Okay.
6 people that have joined Mary Kay, and to count for the court of sharing, they need to be qualified, which means they have placed at least 600 in wholesale orders in their first 4 months of their business.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So in March, you can have if you have when you have 6 people join, you can have it'll count for 12, which is the Princess Court of Sharing. Done. Check. Isn't that so cool? It's so fun. So fun. We love a double credit month. It's so fun. So this is what it looks like. I put all of this in our Voxer group, all of these things that I'm showing you right now, but it just puts in print what Erin described verbally. So um, if you order $100 retail, you get a bonus of 100, so a total of 200 credit. And so it shows that all for sales and for sharing. Now the sales is just for the first 15 days. The sharing is for the whole month. Okay, so sales is just through the 15th. And Erin did a great job of explaining, when you're reaching out to people, this is at the beginning of every month, you want to organize yourself. I just have a folder. I'll stop my share. Let's talk about organization here for a second. So at the beginning of every month, I've got my folder inside. I've got my appointments that I have booked. I have a little sheet for every appointment that I have booked already. I have my leads at the beginning that I am following up with, like all right here. And then I have my goal that I want to set. This is all of this is holding what I am like. I could take this anywhere with me, have my leads, have my all of it that I could sit and connect with people. The other thing that I have is a paper calendar that has marked off. I just put boxes. So anytime where you see a box with a name, that's appointments that I already have booked. But what you want to look at, you guys, you want to pretend like the world is going to end on March 16th. You cannot see past the 16th. Like, don't even think about the end of March. You want to look at your life from now to the 15th and go, where do I have windows that I can meet with people? Put those boxes in. Where do I have times that I can gather people? The group of 9 that I have on Saturday, they were groups of like 3s. And I asked if they would all mind if we just met together. They're like, no, that'd be great. So fun. So you can pull groups together and do like, if you don't have a lot of time, my faces. So this month I just had 20 faces, which is less than I normally do, but I only had 3 times that I saw faces in the month of February. So you can do lots of faces and like you don't have to have like days, 8-hour days to make this happen. But so you're always at the beginning of the month, you're blocking off when you're working. You've got your folder with your leads and your scripts that you are going to be using when you're talking to people. All of it right here. This is your organization at the beginning of the month and deciding what do you want to have happen this month in your business. Okay. Like it's the same thing, beginning of every month. Now let's talk about Okay, let's talk about because there's always some extra fun. Why not have some extra things that you can earn when you're hitting some targets in March? So these are just some fun things that I am throwing out there so you can start to think of, well, what do I want my target to be for the 15th? Okay. The maximum amount that you can get double credit on is 1,000. All right. So that might be your goal. Erin has already said that's her goal. She's gonna max it out. All right. But maybe you're like, oh, I don't know what are we going to land. You can get something for lots of different levels. So 300, or if you add a new team member, you are going to earn this Shea lip balm keychain. So it like fits on your lip balm. So your lip balm can be a part of the keychain. How fun is that? So that's when you place a 300 wholesale order by the 15th. 600 wholesale by the 15th, and you are going to, this is a super cool rotating desk organizer. So fun. And you'll earn the March Rise and Radiate Challenge. That's what 600. 1,000 by the 15th, and you earn either your choice of gold or silver statement earrings. I love these knot earrings. Like those will look great on anybody. And then by the 31st. So one of the things we want to do once we hit the 15th, we'll start looking at the second half of the month. But you don't just want to take off the second half of the month. Like, holy cow, you've got customers that need to be serviced. And to encourage you to keep working and building, if you have 2,000 by the end of the month, you can earn the gold-plated tennis bracelet in addition to all of your other prizes that you earn by the 15th. So, ladies, some fun things that you can be thinking about that you might want to have as your target by the 15th. Okay. Well, I want us to think for a second. I want you to take out your pencil and paper, and I'm going to give you something that I want you to write down when you think about this month and really about your business as a whole. And the place we always start, you guys, the place we always start is why? Why do I want to do any of the things that Beth just talked about? Like, why do I want to learn how to serve people well? Why do I want to max out double credit in sales and sharing? Why do I want to do this? What's your why? And you guys, your why is your vision for what Mary Kay can do for your life. So My biggest dream that I've shared a lot when I was a new consultant was new living room furniture. I never thought before I started Mary Kay, there was not money for new living room furniture in our budget. We had 3 kids, we had one income, and we were just making sacrifices. So I didn't have to go get a regular job. And one of those was I don't get new living room furniture. And you guys, that was a bummer for me because I like my house to look nice. And I looked at our couch and I'm like, these kids are going to destroy this furniture because they're children and little and, and that was my big dream. That was my why. Like, I just think it would be so cool to be able to buy living room furniture. And that was the first big purchase that I purchased Mary Kay. That first set of living room furniture that I bought with my Mary Kay money, I've had to replace it with more Mary Kay money because we had it for a long time. But you guys, that was my why, was living room furniture. It was something beyond what I could currently see. And so you guys, what I want you to write down is that your vision is your why. Your vision is your why. Okay. Your vision, your picture that is your why. That is why you choose to come on here on Mondays and learn how to build your business. That is why you do scary things when you maybe don't want to, because of that vision, like that bigger vision. I just kept thinking about that living room furniture when I would go to a meeting and my director would challenge me to go meet 5 new people that week by passing out my business card and sample. I just kept thinking about living room furniture. I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if it actually works, but I want new living room furniture. So that was my vision. Second, your goals are what achieve your vision. So we don't get excited about our goals. Our goals help us achieve our vision. So if you have a goal this month to max out double credit, that can be exciting. But if it's not connected to like, well, why do you want to hit that goal? You can go, well, I didn't really care if I maxed it out because it wasn't connected to living room furniture or a bigger why. Does that make sense? So your vision is your why. Goals are what help you achieve your vision. And then organization is the work that achieves your goals. So my current why in my life is airline tickets because my children have decided to move far away from me. And so it costs a lot of money to fly and I want to see them a lot. And so that's my vision is airline tickets. And so my goal then is maxing out, I have a certain goal that I want to hit for the month to help pay for that vision. So then knowing that what my goal is, then I take my folder and I organize my life to help achieve the goals so I can live out my why. Does that make sense? Like, so the first question I have on this page is your why. That's important. And then these questions below it are your organization. So your who, that's your list of people that you are contacting this month. It goes right into your folder. That's your who. That's your you brainstorming everyone in your life that you haven't shared Mary Kay with, or it's been a while. That's your who. Your when is when are you available? You have to know this, you guys. When you share with people, when you are reaching out to people, you want to let them know your availability, not that, well, just anytime. I get all the time in the world. None of us do. None of us do. We all have other things that we're doing. And when we don't communicate that our time is important too, then they'll be like, well, I'll get her sometime. She's always free, right? So who are you talking to? When? And then what are you going to say when you are calling these people. So this is all the things that I just shared with you.
Wait a minute. I missed the last question after when. What was that one? What?
What
Okay.
are you going to say? What are you going to say? And I'm
Sorry. Okay.
no, that's okay. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying. What are you going to say? If I haven't posted this already, I will put that in there. These are some sample scripts that you can use as you're reaching out to people. There's a script for new consultants, or right now, like right now, options as you're reaching out to people. If you had a referral, and then how to turn your party into a script. So when you're reaching out to people and inviting them to give their opinion of the product, you're always booking them first with a date and a time for that person. Always. After it's on the books, then you let her know that she can invite friends to that time that you've already put on your calendar. What you guys, I just made this mistake. I am like, I can't even believe I did this. I reached out to someone to book her to try the spring product. And she's like, oh my gosh, that sounds like so much fun. She goes, I'm actually meeting with actually bingo with this group of like 20 women. And she's like, oh my gosh, I'll reach out to them and see who's interested and we'll get back with you with a date. You guys, I said, okay. It was not the answer that I should have said to her. We were like, yeah. And of course, she messaged back and said, oh, I talked to him. Yeah, no one's super interested. You guys, that was my mistake. That was totally my mistake. I should have said, Susan, let's figure out. Well, and actually, I had told her the dates that I was available. I said, should have gotten Susan booked, me and Susan. And then when she went to bingo to go, if anybody wants to join us, they can come. You guys, I just made this mistake. It was like, what was wrong with me? I don't know. Not enough sleep. I don't know what happened to me, but it happens to the best of us. So I'm telling you that just to let you know that that is not the way to do it. But you know what it was? It was evidence that it doesn't work when people leave to go like gather the opinion of the masses. Doesn't work. I just proved it. You know what does work? Okay, and I'll give you another story. I had a customer text me and say, hey, Beth, I need my miracle set in a satin hands. Are you offering any specials? And I said, I don't have any current specials. I go, but when you invite 3 or 4 friends to get together, I'll give you my hostess special, which is half off shopping spree. She's like, okay. I said, let's get a date on the calendar while you go find your friends. We got a date on the calendar. She went and found 3 friends. And today she just added another one. And we're booked for Saturday. So you guys, when we share these words with you, I'm just telling you, they work. And when you don't do them, they don't work. So there you go. See, I just had to have these life experiences to prove to you what works and what doesn't work. Done.
I'm sorry to be a question box, but I have been
No,
meaning to
please.
ask this. I've been meaning to ask this. Okay, so like there's times that you have done things that says, oh, give them a gift card stuff. Okay, like stores have gift cards, you just load it up and give it to them. Well, we don't have that kind of thing. So what do you do when you want to give them a gift card? Do you do like a little index postcard or how does that work?
I give them credit when they check out at the party.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not an actual card. I mean, there are you could print a card, you could make a card, but I just say credit. You get a $20 credit that you can use at your appointment.
Okay, because in your script it said $20 gift card, and I'm thinking, okay, we don't have those. So that's why I asked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. Okay. All right. Now, so we have talked about the exciting things happening around double credit. I want to talk to you for a second as we wrap up tonight about sharing the opportunity. So I have given us I haven't put in you don't have to pay for it, is what I'm trying to tell you. I paid for it. Our opportunity to enter people into this $500 cash drawing for people that have listened to the marketing and given a yes or a no answer. Okay. And so at the end of March, we will be able to give all of the names that you have shared the opportunity with these 3 months to go into this drawing. So this is something you can use to invite people to listen to information about the business and give their feedback. And I have something I've long overdue in doing, created, and we don't have time to watch it now, so I'll post it in our Voxer group. It's a 10-minute video about Mary Kay. It's about my story, and it is the way that you can share information about Mary Kay. So I'll post it in the Voxer group. But what this does, I've put this into a Google form, and I just have started sharing this with my own customers. It gives a 10-minute video. And then what happens after the video is there's spaces for them to ask 5 questions about Mary Kay. It doesn't ask, do you want to sign up? It asks them to share 5 questions. And so what this is it is an invitation to start a conversation about the business. And so I am sharing this with you. I'll put the whole Google form in our Voxer group. You can text it out to people, let them know. I have the opportunity to enter you into a drawing for $500 if you'll give me some feedback about what's happening in our Mary Kay world. I have a quick little 10-minute video. It's my sales director. Like, I know her. She's not a crazy person. She's a real person. She's not like paid, whatever. She's an actual human being. And so you just listen to her story, ask 5 questions, and then either my director or I will follow up with answers to your questions. And so it starts the conversation. Ladies, I think every one of your customers should have this video so they can learn more about Mary Kay. One of the things that we want to make sure we're doing is educating people on this opportunity. And one out of 5 will be interested. That means 4 of them are not going to be interested, and you can tell them that. You can say, you know what, you're probably one of the 4 that is not interested, but we are looking for people right now that are just like you, and tell them the qualities that they are. At the beginning of this video, I share with them, I thank them for listening, and I tell them, I am certain you are a woman of integrity because you are watching this video. We only share this with women, and I give several different qualities. So they're complimented right out of the gate for being a woman of their word, for doing what you have asked of them. But right now, we need more people in Mary Kay. We need people that are servant-hearted, that are loyal, that are hardworking, that are kind. And you guys are all of those things, which means the people that you're hanging around are all of those things. So I will share this with you and encourage you to blast it out, especially in March, especially when people can get their starter kit at a discount and when they can be entered to win $500. You guys have any questions about this? All right. And I encourage you, it's 10 minutes. The video is super short. Watch it. I mean, obviously, don't send out anything you haven't watched first. But I think what might be helpful, and it's helpful for me, sometimes I have to recruit myself again. Sometimes I have to be re-recruited back into Mary Kay. Like, I encourage you all to watch the video and to come up with 5 questions in your brain. What questions do I have about this business opportunity? I've been in for a while, but what am I curious about? Maybe there's some things you feel like you don't know yet. And so you can go ahead and fill it out and ask the questions too, because I will look at all of them. Okay, well, our last reminder tonight before we head into March is seminar. It is August 14th through the 16th in Fort Worth, Texas. It starts right away in the morning of the 14th. So I encourage you to book your flight for the 13th, like afternoon or evening of the 13th. And then it is over a weekend, which is helpful, I guess, for some people's schedules. But it's the 14th through the 16th. Can't wait. Fort Worth is a super fun city. I used to think it was just like Dallas. It's not. It's totally different, even though it's right next to Dallas. It's really, really fun. But put this on your calendars. All right, I'm going to stop the share. And before we head out today, I want to hear what everybody's leaving with today. We got a lot of information. What are your takeaways from our time together tonight? What are your takeaways? What are you leaving with? Lynn, you look like you're talking, but you're muted.
Sorry.
That's
I'm
okay.
excited to share your video and offer them the opportunity to enter a $500 cash drawing.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. When I asked at my party on Saturday, so I said, I have a video where I'm talking about Mary Kay for 10 minutes and would love for you to watch and ask some questions, and I'll follow up with you and you can go into a drawing for $500. And they were like, yeah, why would I not do that? That makes total sense. So good. Awesome, Lynn. What else? What are other takeaways from tonight?
I'm excited to have a reason to reach out to my customers. I was reminded yet again today, besides the goals that Mary Kay has set and the promotions they provided, I was reminded again today that I just don't do enough customer outreach. And so I'm excited. And I don't have a lot of time right now. And so having to be done by the 15th is a very good deadline for me,
Yeah. Yeah.
just to reach out and touch them because it has been a while since I've done that.
Yes. And people, they're so starving for what we offer. They really are. They're not getting it from anywhere else. They're certainly not getting it from the videos they're screaming through, like they're getting a lot of content, but they're not getting any connection. And that's what people are starving for. They
Yeah,
want connection. They get
yes.
content all day long.
My
But
customer talks pretty long. She goes, are you in the middle of something? And I was like, well, I'm at work, but go ahead. And she talked for like 15 minutes. I was like, okay, no
right.
problem.
Yes, I
Uh,
know. I know. It's just, you guys, we just offer them something that they're starving for. So I
mhm.
love that. Yeah. Awesome.
Um, I learned some stuff because that I where you were talking about like how we should do things and be when you're doing the party local, which is going to help me since I have my first real actual facial that I don't know anybody, hopefully on Friday. I mean, right now it's just two. Hopefully by tomorrow we'll know more. But still, I mean, I'm kind of excited. I'm hoping and praying that she will get the one she wants. She's having phone trouble. We've talked for 2 hours. I tried to help her. It didn't work. I wasn't very good. But so I'm kind of excited that all these things that I am learning is just I look forward to every Monday. And today you guys taught me a whole lot. So thank you.
Oh, good. I'm so glad, Dawn. It really, yeah, we learn so much from each other. Absolutely. Faith has her hand raised.
Yes. I was really inspired by your story of having your three groups of three make a party of nine. And I opened my calendar while you were talking, and I'm like, Faith, you have, where are your blocks of time this month? Where are your blocks of time where you could do this? So I found 5 blocks of time where I could have multi-group parties this month. 2 of them are before the 15th.
Mhm.
So I look forward to uh, gathering some women.
Awesome. It and we're gonna pray that Faith's voice comes back. After she holds your parties. You guys, when it is so true, when we look at our time, like I I don't love working at night. It's not my favorite. I really don't. I really like I'm kind of done by 5. So I was like, oh my gosh, a couple Saturday mornings a month. Like I had 9. I could have had 12. Like two Saturday mornings. I could be 24 people in 2 mornings. That's a lot of people in a short amount of time. And anyway, so yeah, get excited about what we can do in a short amount of time. And you know what? Like I found with those ladies, they were like, we would love to be with other people. And they did. And you guys, then it is so fun when you watch like the reasons, like God has his hand in all of it. Like they'll be at a table together and you're like, oh, they totally were supposed to be sitting next to each other for more than just Mary Kay, right? Like God needed them next to each other for something that beyond what I could ever control. So, yes. Okay. Anybody else? Any other takeaways? I want to give everybody a chance to talk.
I also like the fact that there's times when I'm booking somebody and it was nice to be refreshing to be like, okay, yep, that's something that I've done too. Where I'll be like, okay, yeah, she'll be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna check with my friends and I'm like, oh, yeah, that didn't work out. So
Right. Yes.
that and just like I'm always so excited when I get somebody. I'm like, yay, let's book a party. I'm like, wait, no, dial it back. We have to book the face first, and then we can move it to a party.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Unless they're coming in with like, I've got 10 friends and I want to book a party, like, great, book the party. But yes, absolutely. Yep. Yeah. Learn from us. Learn from us. All right. You guys have a great week. I am not home. I am on spring break with my husband. We'll be gone till Friday. So I'm going to be a little out of pocket for the next 4 days. If you have questions, you can leave them on my Voxer. But just so you know that the next 4 days, I'm going to try to disconnect for a little bit.
Where'd
So
you go, Beth?
we're in Branson, Missouri. So at our little vacation timeshare thing.
Nice.
So yes, it's great. It's going to be like 77 tomorrow. So
yay.
I know it's exciting. It's
It's
good.
gonna be 47.
Hey, that's pretty warm. That's pretty warm for Michigan. Like you could like get a tan. I remember oh, go ahead, Amy.
Oh, you could.
Yeah.
I think was it Friday? I think it was like almost 60, and then
Yeah.
it dropped to like 30.
Yeah, Saturday it's supposed to get up to 65 or something.
There you go. There you go.
Well, it happened like that here in Kansas, believe it or not. So I think we're kind of in the same level here.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you guys have a great week. We'll be back here next Monday. Let's make the most of this first 15 days of the month.
Alrighty.
All right.
Beth, have fun.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Right?
Bye.